Hello everyone and welcome to our next match on the Skytear YouTube live stream channel. So we are going to see the next World Qualifier. This is the October World Qualifier and we've got a top 8 match between Eric and RGCommander. And I'm not alone here today. I've got a very nice co-host, so let's welcome Michael.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here. This is going to be a really fantastic game, I think.
Yes, for sure. So we already know that RGCommander has won the Toyn Toss, and he's going to go second. So we just flipped the cards for them to see. We've got double kill and the Tamer as win conditions, and
Doesn't it?
Eric's first choice is Freiherr.
Yeah.
Mhm.
RG is going to follow it up with Yami and Hokusai. And
Yes.
this is an interesting list. If you haven't played against it or seen it, it's called RG is bringing a list called Rock Paper Scissors. So noted by the fact that three of the heroes that are brought on it are kind of counters to what the others might bring. And it looks like Eric's is going for Yuki and Frail in response to uh, Eric's Drovar and Korjov.
hmm So generally it's a rainbow deck, correct? Which
That is correct,
commander's playing.
yes.
Okay, okay. So on Eric's side, which who's the fourth hero?
It looks like it's going to be Shillaby.
Chivalry. Okay,
Um,
so Chivalry is on the bench and Fryer is on the bench on commander's side. So I'll just have a look on the cards that we're supposed to see now. Just a second.
we can see here the players are shuffling their decks and drawing up. We'll see if any of them have any mulligans.
So commander will bring Clear Mind, Doom, Exhaustion, Psychic Shield, Quick Shot, Rampant Hatred, Shield Slam, Skytear Discharge, Time Glitch, and Unstoppable.
We see here RG is already starting by discarding a Psychic Shield. And it looks like he's considering discarding one more. Oh, and Eric has discarded a Call to the Pack. I'm saying this as though these are actual game moves. This is not a back and forth discard, folks. This is just mulligans.
Yes.
I don't think we introduced the outsiders that the players were bringing.
hmm
So on the side of RGCommander in Dome 2, we have the Silent Ambassador. And on the side of Eric in Dome 3, we have the Terror of the Endless Night. And it does look like that RG has discarded a Doom as well,
hmm
where Eric has just discarded the Call to the Pack from earlier. So we should be expecting quite a bit of damage out of RG's list, I think. And I believe if you've watched Eric play for a while, you should be expecting to see some decent amount of control on his side, I believe.
hmm So we see our first activation with Briva on Eric's side, who worshipped Freiherr and moved out to dome number 3 and is leading from hand. So Eric will bring Call the Pack, Charm, Nightmares Incarnate, Nourish, Presence, Psychic Shield, Shattermind, Shield Slam, Sinkhole, Snowblind, Threat of the Pack, and Wind Blast.
Yes, and that list of cards will help him most likely gain control of both domes as well. I say that he opened with a move into Dome 3 and led from his hand, which means it would more than likely appear that he values highly the Terror of the Endless Night here.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
all right, and it looks like we've got RG responding with a move from Hokusai into the center hex. This has been a pretty common place for Brilvars to move to, who happen to play Safeguard. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he killed off a minion as well.
A little overkill with Psychic Shield flipped.
Yeah,
Surplus.
that minion got dusted.
Yeah, got roasted.
uh, I would expect here a lead, perhaps from the deck,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even from the hand. I can say that his deck doesn't typically bring a lot of 3 drops, and so for a lead from hand here, it would most likely be a 3, but a lead from the deck would more likely be a 1.
Yeah, then
It's not
a 3.
necessarily the worst thing.
So this is going to be from the deck. Okay.
So he does lead from the deck. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yeah, okay. So looks like there's opening. He's opening with a worship on the board.
Okay. Your sound is like a bit far away in the room right now. So okay,
How's that? Is that better?
that's better. So
Okay.
Freihail worshipped Korjov, moved out into the other dome and played the lead from deck.
Okay. So makes sense that he would attempt to steal away the outsider, especially with his second hero, which should allow him to try to tie up the dome should it come to that.
Mm-hmm.
And he led from deck, which means I haven't looked at the ratios in Eric's deck, but I would imagine it'd probably be like a 2 to 3.
It's 10 3-mana cards.
10 3-mana cards.
So he's got
So
a 1.88.
33% chance.
And RG is with 1.31.
That's actually a higher ratio than I expected.
Mm-hmm. So Shane Ruman is asking, I would think RG would push for the Silent Ambassador, so at least a tie there. I mean,
Yeah,
he's going second, right? So he always has the opportunity to win his own outsider, I think, because you see as a second player, you see how the board develops, and therefore you decide if you just go inside the dome and play a lead from your hand if possible, and then you could be pretty sure to win that.
yep. That's one of the benefits of going second is being able to get control of what you of something at least.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, with Eric's deck, it is possible that there is a 3-mana lead, but
Okay,
from the deck.
so
But yeah, time glitch.
oh yeah, very very likely. We've got a time glitch on Miyuki, who's activating.
Uh-huh.
Looks like she's going to move into the cover hex of Dome 2, worshipping on the Frail that's there. So the
Mm-hmm.
Frail is going to get slowed and marked, and then leading likely from the hand. Yes, leading from the hand in
Mm-hmm.
order to contest that second dome. Very, very important dome that second one is.
Yeah.
All right, and then Eric's going to activate Core Drop with a move, it looks like.
Yeah. So he got fast through his worship ability because
Yes,
he
he was
activated
worshipped.
shapeshift. Yeah. So curious of how he's going to use it. I mean, he could advance with a
What?
movement to adjacent to Hokusai.
That's
Or,
true.
okay.
And you called it. Looks like he's attacking Hokusai with a 4+ attack.
Plus his
Oof,
ultimate. Okay, there 7
that
damage
is,
for a tank. Piercing really hurts. And a
yeah, it
Shatter
does.
Mind.
And a Shatter Mind?
Yeah, so that's another 3 damage, and Hokusai is down to 7 HP right now.
Yep. And then I imagine a skirmish.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Looks like. Mm,
into the dome.
yeah.
Things not looking great for Hokusai here.
That was a blast. I mean, from 17 to 5, 12 damage. That really hurts.
That does. And we know that Eric brings strength of the pack, so it's very very likely that Hokusai dies, if not this round, uh, during the outsider activation, then during
Okay.
during the the minions phase, or
Mm-hmm.
during the beginning of the next round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, would make more sense through dying by the outsider. So Eric preparing him to die through the outsider and get a tamer point. So before the match started, Commander called round 2, tamer and double kill, both at the same time win. So let's see what will happen here.
Certainly, certainly won't necessarily be a difficult thing to do, I think. So, really interesting thing. Oh, the quick shot from Hokusai to ensure the lane gets pushed all the way through.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
that
going to put some
puts.
pressure on Eric. Yeah,
Oh, yep, and he needed it here
is zero
to
lead. Yeah.
get the rest of the minions out. So makes sense. He is gonna have to move his minions here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now they are out of line of sight. But he's in advantage, 5-2 in the lane,
Yep.
just counting the
Yep.
minions. And even Hogosai just standing there is counting. So 6-2.
The 3 and the 3. So Dome 2 is tied, and then
Oh,
Rovar wins Dome 3.
okay. So we are going to see an activation of Terror of the Endless Worlds. As Giacomo, I think Giacomo has mentioned that name some time ago.
Yes, something about the Outsiders title was too long for the card.
Yeah. So they had to cut off a bit of the name or reduce it, let's say.
This
So
is this is the reduced name, is the Terror of the Endless Night, which is still a mouthful.
Yes.
So interesting to see what the terror is going to do here.
Yeah. As Miyuki is inside the dome on the cover hex, so she's blocking that position.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a skirmish. That's the uh,
Grapple.
yeah, the grapple, let's say.
Dreadful Majesty. And
Dreadful
then
Majesty.
he's going to Nightmarish Roar her away. So interesting thing here is that Eric traps Miyuki in the dome for as
Mm-hmm.
long as Kordjoff and Frail are there. And then Yami is slowed and pushed as far away from the control hex as she could possibly get pushed. So things not terrible, but not great for RG here.
Mm-hmm.
He still has access to things like Time Glitch and Clear Mind. He should be able to get the slow off of Miyuki or off of Yami, which
Yeah.
will give her ton of uh, a ton of range as she launches herself into lane off of Kordjoff. But that will have to wait because it is now Eric's activation.
So what is he going to do? First player, Briva is in dome number 3. He could advance to um, attack Hogosai, but I mean, I don't really think that's a thing.
Looks like it's going to be Freyo first.
Mm-hmm.
Going to
So,
worship likely on Kordjoff to give him a little extra health.
mm,
Oh,
why?
looks like he's pondering. Oh, the response on the Doom on Kordjoff.
Okay,
Okay,
he wanted to worship Korjov, so he gets the healing ability
and
active.
then yeah. So okay, so it looks like he's thinking.
Hmm.
Oh, yep. Okay, so Kordjoff is at 0 mana now
Mm, okay.
as the Doom resolves.
Yeah. Call of the pack.
And it looks like Frail actually got shapeshifted. So let's see. Let's
Hmm.
see. So Frail here has piercing, but she's also marked, which means she'll be able to skirmish and do some amount of damage. But unless she gets at least 4 hexes away from Miyuki, she's not actually going to be able to flip an attack on Hokusai.
Mm, yeah. True. And that really hurts. Only
And
dealing one
there's the
damage.
exhaustion. So this, I think, is going to take away the shapeshift and replace it with a disarm. So Frail is super duper just gimped all the way around.
Ooh.
She's marked, she's slowed, she's disarmed. This is where you want to be. What as the Miyuki player, this is exactly where you want to be with
Mm-hmm.
Miyuki.
Yeah. Just keep close, or let's say as close as possible, situational wise, to the opponent heroes, the enemy heroes. So you always disrupt their attack action if they are marked, and that really hurts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
so it looks like Frail has skirmished out into the lane and is casting a Call of the Pack to get a couple extra minions.
Okay. Looking
There they
better
are.
for Eric.
The lane certainly is. I would argue that RG looks in a much better position as RPS both doesn't have to worry about the lane right now
Hmm.
and
True.
has a enemy hero who is at 7. Now, granted, that does mean that if Korjath dies, Shalabi comes in immediately and is readied, but it also
If he dies now in this situation, as he still isn't
ready.
exhausted. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
true, true. Yeah, but I don't know if we are going to see this or if maybe he will just leave the lane and prepare something to go for with one of the outsiders.
Or both of the outsiders. It depends on how. Oh yes, that's true. If Yami kills off Korjoth here, or if Miyuki does,
Hmm.
um, they can position so that Shalabi has to get into an unfavorable position to contest the dome, and that would. I think you go with Miyuki here personally. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's going to be Yami, and there's the clear mind.
So
He's
no
going to clear
disarm.
out. Oh, he's clearing out the disarm, and he's getting +1 attack. There's a
Mm-hmm.
worship.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you use the warship and then you place Yami again at the center. I don't know if I would place her in that position.
Yeah, that position doesn't look great. Um, but he's oh, and then the attack for 3+. I happen to know that RPS doesn't run zeros, so that's
Okay,
going to be
so that's a dead Korjov.
very, very dead Korjov.
Okay, bye bye Korjov. He's going into the
The
yeah,
great bag beyond.
yeah, backyard is a fine word, I think. So yeah, true. Um,
So now Eric has a couple of choices. He can
uh-huh.
either place Shillity to kill off some minions if he's worried about the lane, or like here, he can place Shillity to move in and contest the dome, especially since Hokusai is 2 armored. I
Uh, and a
don't
skirmish.
know. Is that a skirmish?
There was a
He skirmished
skirmish.
into lane. That I don't agree with that as a yeah, no, that doesn't seem like the best play here. I could be wrong. There could be he could have something in hand that makes that play much better, but I think the skirmish here is just infinitely worse than just staying in the dome and leading.
Hmm.
But that's going to do it for Yami, which means it's Eric's turn, and he gets to decide if he wants to activate Brilvar or Shillity. Now Frail hasn't led in the lane, so right now it's tied 5-5.
Yeah,
Well, 6-6 really.
the six. Yeah, 6-6.
I actually wasn't counting Shillaby and Yami, so uh,
S- So
uh,
you could,
just on the oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
Um, I mean, you pick Shilavi, just do skirmish, and you're inside the dome and deal some damage maybe to Miyuki, do an attack and lead action, and you're quite safe that at least you're going to contest the dome. Okay, moving with Briva, what are we going to see?
All right,
A taunt maybe?
probably a Bewitch, I would imagine. I don't know if Eric runs Bewitch.
No, I didn't mention that one, I think.
Okay,
That might be an attack. which we missed,
Yeah, that's
and the warship at the end.
yeah. So Hokusai is going to be forced to attack Rilvar
Yeah.
when he activates, unless there's another random exhaustion from
Hmm.
Yami, which I don't expect here, but is always a possibility. I think.
There,
I,
yeah,
hmm,
3 exhaustions in deck, and no bewitch for Eric.
no bewitches for Eric. So interesting thing here is that Eric abandoned the dome, which
Yeah.
means that Hokusai can just move into the dome and take the terror,
Yeah.
and then if Shillaby moves to contest Dome 2,
Hmm.
did Brovar lead? Brovar didn't lead.
He didn't lead. It was a skirmish attack in a warship, and he worshipped himself.
Okay, so it looks like
Okay, shield slam.
Hokusai is shield slamming Brovar, who is also shield slamming Hokusai. So Hokusai is going to take 2. No, it should be 3, right?
Ogusai, yeah, I think so. 3 damage because of Brilvar's. Brilvar's shapeshift and therefore has 3 armor, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I think
So,
Eric's gonna explain it to him.
yeah. He's down to 2 now.
So Hokusai is
Th
dead.
there was a second shield slam, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so,
There were
okay.
2 shield slams to finish Hokusai off, which means Frail is going to come out onto the field readied. A unique play from Eric, I think, to
Hmm.
get the kill onto Hokusai.
And it's all in reaction to the activation of Miyuki, correct?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
And she's
Okay, so
yeah, okay, that
Yuki
maybe
is
makes
going to skirmish and do 2 damage to Shillaby.
mm-hmm.
Likely going to attack and lead, possibly a worship and lead. Yeah, there's a worship to make Shalabi slow and trap her there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere that Shillaby is going to be able to move to.
Yeah. Skirmish
And
warship,
then,
play elite. Just play.
yeah, so
Okay,
nope, an
attack.
attack.
Why?
She's attacking Shillaby.
Why? She's only
I
dealing 2+.
imagine.
Hmm.
Well, if she drops Shillaby low enough here, then a tamer kill is absolutely a high potential.
Hmm.
And especially since Shillaby isn't armored, you can just imagine all of the damage that the outsider, and really any hero that deals to her, is
Yeah, but
is
what's that?
um
What is Eric pinging?
looks like,
Snowblind or
oh,
something?
yep, yep.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Shillaby's playing a snowblind
Mm-hmm.
and giving Yuki and Yami disarm.
Yeah.
So
But
this is going to do 2 damage.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Down to 14 HP. But
So
he
things.
he
Oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
Sorry, he could have led, I think, to keep the pressure. Just you just lead from deck, maybe. I don't know.
Lead from deck here would have. I mean, as rock paper scissors, with 3 cards in hand,
Hmm.
a lead from deck is not going to do much,
Okay.
especially since Shillity is already slowed and isn't going to move. You lead from deck as rock paper scissors to kind of bait the opponent into countering your lead from hand. Like
Yeah, but
I'll bring biting times to trick the opponent into thinking I have a lead of 3, and
mm,
then they lead from hand, and it doesn't pan out for them a whole lot.
okay. Yeah, but I
So
assume
it
that
looks like,
Eric is going to or will lead for sure, I think.
yeah. So this is going to be the attack on the minion. Flips 2 cards for this. Oh, Shane has mentioned that a Flux Chasm would shake up the center lane a fair bit.
Yeah,
I have to agree with that.
true.
Does RG or not RG? Eric has chasms in his list, doesn't he? Or does he?
I'll have a look again. There are sinkholes in his list.
Sinkhole. So Sinkhole could still do it.
Yeah, the only thing I see here for pushing is sinkhole.
But his mana is also already mostly used up here. I'm a little. I don't know what did someone play some don't someone did play Doom.
Yeah, I
It
think
looks
so.
like
Yeah.
I think it was to make sure that Shillity couldn't heal, perhaps.
Hmm. And to maybe
I don't know.
don't be able to play a sinkhole, huh? Or did she already
No, no,
place?
no. The snowblind came before the Doom, I think. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
snowblind.
So
Yeah.
the Doom came out to prevent Shalavi from healing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that makes it RG's turn. He's going to activate Frail here. And he can.
Yeah, he can now
So what?
decide if he wants to win the Terror of the Endless Worlds or the Silent Ambassador.
So as RG, knowing the deck that he's playing, I think the correct play here could be mistaken is to move, skirmish, and get a little bit of damage on Shillity, and uh,
Mm.
get into that dome. Get the silent ambassador, and
Ah, yeah. Okay, I see where
yeah,
you're going with the skirmish. Yeah.
yeah. So
So,
it looks like he's gonna attack. The attack on Frail is probably good here. So 4 damage, not piercing,
so 3. Mm-hmm.
and then
A
yeah,
skirmish.
there's the skirmish. Okay, cool.
Okay. Uh, onto Freiherr. Near Freiherr
Uh,
is being flipped,
ooh,
so 2 damage.
yeah,
And he's going to win the Silent Ambassador.
yes, but Eric is going to win the lane in spectacular fashion. Oof.
1, 2, 3, 7. Only 7 by miniatures against
Yeah,
4 by
yeah.
miniatures.
That
Oh wow.
that
What
that
did
token's
he
getting
what did he flip on the lead with Chilavi? I didn't see it.
3.
Oh,
He flipped a 3.
so 10
Yeah,
in
he
total. Oh wow.
he he won that lane hard for sure.
Yeah. Wow, and now everything is adjacent to Commander's Nexus or tower, let's say.
Now, as RG, that looks scary, but it's less scary than it looks. Although, as I say that, there's a Brilvar right there, and he could very easily move adjacent to
Yes.
Yami and Miyuki and make it very difficult for them to do anything with that
Hmm.
massive minions.
He's changing places between Briva
So,
and
oh, he's going to slow them all. Oh, what a fantastic play.
okay.
That, bravo, RG. Bravo.
That's really nice. He flipped the +2, so it's
That's,
3.
yep, it's going to be 3.
The Stone Storm AoE, so 1 plus a card damage and apply slow to every enemy hero hit.
Yep, yep. Brovar doesn't take any damage, but
Yeah.
Shilvy and Frail both took 2.
Hmm.
And then I imagine he attacks Frail here.
Oh, Shillaby.
They're both at the same armor level,
Ah, yeah, sure,
so
sure.
Frail being lower is
Mm,
the juicier target.
true. Or he predicts the next 2 cards and sees what is coming to his hand. Okay, he's going to attack.
Yeah, he's at 2 cards in hand right now, so he kind of needs the damage.
So 5
I didn't
damage.
see who he hit. Did he? Oh, he went for
Shillaby.
Shilvy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So
round 3. So no
this,
tame or win or loss by round 2 or double kill by round 2. So sorry, Commander, that wasn't correct. Lost that bet.
I think he'll be. I think he'll be okay with that if he wins the game instead.
True.
I think attacking the Frail here would have been a better play for him. It would have put Frail much lower and made her a bit more susceptible. I
Hmm.
don't know that he's getting greedy, but it's possible. I'm not sure. What is Eric going to do here? What do you do here, Eric? Do you activate Brilvar and try to get adjacent to a couple of folks? I think that's
I mean,
probably the correct play.
yeah. So, but who would you like to taunt? Maybe Yami and Miyuki?
Yami and Miyuki seems the correct play. Or actually, I would. Well, yeah,
Just a
yeah, because
skirmish and you're between both and but the thing is
maybe get a little.
you're not in near the control token. So that's
That's true. That's going to be a big uh, game changer uh, for this round. Let's talk. Let's talk ultimates here. So
hmm.
we have we have 6 heroes on the board. We're in round 3. What ultimates are going to be game changers here? I don't know that Brokars is going to be a game changer, but there's always that chance that it just uh, pushes a bunch of folks into uncomfortable positions.
I mean, he could, if he had it in hand, he could do that with Yami and bring himself into a position near the control token, maybe.
That's true. That's very true.
That could happen. That would be a nice, really nice play, I think. So,
It's also
mm,
worth noting that Shillaby is already shapeshifted, so she can't be worshipped by anyone except herself in order to gain health.
true. Um, I think her ultimate was used for lead.
Yes. Yeah, it was just discarded as his lead from top, as Eric's lead from top.
Yeah, so we won't see that one, but that could have been very helpful as well.
Indeed. I see Frail's ultimate being semi-useful here to keep herself and Shillaby alive, as long as she can get it off, right?
True. So
We've already seen 2 dooms from RG, so
yeah,
it's unlikely he has another in hand.
that's I was thinking the same. So playing 2 dooms and gaining the third one, I don't know if you have
No,
that luck. Um, I think I could remember that Neil before me as well has been flipped, I think. And
I believe so. So
yeah,
it's unlikely he has it in hand.
you could just check in the discard.
So
So
let's do that real quick.
um, Miyuki
Yeah,
Ultimate.
just before me. Uh, Caged Soul has not been flipped.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Oh,
don't know that.
we
Oh,
s- we
we're back
see.
into the action,
Yeah,
folks.
we're back into action. Eric is activating Freiherr and going in with a skirmish and a move. So trying to push the lane. Yeah, he's now in the control token. He's playing a presence, and I believe the third action is going to be a lead from deck.
That seems likely. This would be a fantastic place to play a Doom.
Hmm.
No Doom is played.
So lead from deck.
And we see here that Frail did not shapeshift to heal herself, which is understandable, but also potentially very, very dangerous.
True. With only 9 HP, this could be a fast ending.
Now, Yami is disarmed? When did Oh yeah, Yami was disarmed by Snowblind after
Yeah,
she activated last round.
true.
So RG Commander is activating probably Yami
I don't know.
if he's attacking.
Maybe you could ping the token or whatever, so that
Uh,
we attack warship, so that we get to know which hero is getting used.
yeah,
Looks like
I
a
think it's
Miyuki.
Yami.
Yummy.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's Yami. He attacked
I
Rovar
yeah, he had
and
to attack
then
Rover.
worshipped onto Frail. That's gonna be the 3 damage -1 armor is gonna drop her down to 7.
Hmm. Okay.
And
A move.
then Yami is going to move to likely kill off a minion.
True.
I do not agree with that placement.
No, why didn't he stop in the other bush?
I don't know. I'm also not entirely sure why he stopped in a bush to begin with, because Sinkhole is still very, very possibly a plan here. We've
Hmm.
only seen 2 flipped
Mm-hmm.
from Eric, so if he's running 3, he could very well have one in hand. I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Three three
I don't
times.
know what the plan was there.
Hmm. Yeah, you mean to be sure not to be pushed inside the dome and outside the lane. You stop,
Yeah,
let's say in the same hex you started.
um, yeah,
Adjacent to Freiherr.
or on the other side of
Oh, on the other
the
side,
minion
yeah.
wave.
Sure, sure. True.
Really, the important thing is that you And I know that Eric doesn't have Bewitch, but you don't want to expose your minions like this. Looks like Brilvar is moving into Dome 2 and leading from the top of the deck. Likely a card that he knows the value of, thanks to presence.
I don't think so. There was a skirmish before.
Was there? Oh, there was. There was a skirmish. Maybe he didn't do damage with the skirmish, though.
Oh, I missed that.
I didn't see any damage flipped, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah, but
it does look like he worshipped to heal.
But
So now,
with this move, he's able to disrupt Freihill as well, so she has to attack him. Okay, so Miyuki's moving back.
reading into lane to lead, it looks like. And there was the move, maybe an attack.
Yeah, looks like an attack, and there's the Freihill ultimate being flipped.
So that's going to be 3 more damage to Frail.
4 more damage, yeah, in total.
Or
4 HP lost, let's say.
Yeah, you're right.
Skirmish. Oh.
And the supernova on the skirmish is going to drop her down to 1. That is a dangerous place for a Frail to be. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, well, yes. Fantastic play.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's beautiful. Get that worship off of. Well, I wonder if it would have made more sense to wait until after Shillaby activated, because now Shillaby can just shapeshift on Frail or on Brilvar.
True.
So I think he got a little overzealous there.
Yeah. As it's an reaction card, he could have played it afterwards. After seeing what Shillavi is doing. So maybe when Shillavi is going to exhaust or finish her activation, you just put your card on top. Yeah.
Looks like RG is searching through his opponent's list. Or his opponent, not list, discard. Probably looking to see what he's flipped, what he potentially has. So,
wow.
Potentially, that's another thing, is potentially he's baiting the, well, no, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, there's one. Maybe there was only one played. So it's possible he has another exhaustion in hand, and he's trying to bait an action from Shillaby into worshipping on Brilvar. It's always, not always, but that's a potential thing that's going on here.
Yeah, but that's the question. Will you let Shillavi shapeshift Brilvar, or will you let her shapeshift Freihill to get some healing? I mean, we are not expecting a third Doom now.
No, no. There's no way he's got a Doom in hand. Not well. I say that.
Yeah.
It's possible. There's 1. There's 2, 3. Okay, no, he's flipped at least 1, so he's out of Dooms. So Frail does potentially get a decent amount of health here, but I think you just worship the Brolar to
Hmm.
try to avoid the attack. Frail is
Uh,
charming the shapeshift off of Shalabi, but that doesn't work, does it?
uh, oh man.
What?
Yami
Wait a minute.
plays
What's going on
exhaustion.
here?
Yeah, what's going on? So,
Um,
okay.
either Eric was making a play to
Hmm.
bluff RG, and he's going to. Oh
Oh, there's a
God,
wind blast.
that's gonna be hard. That's good. I think that might do it.
Yeah. So, let's recap. He
Then
skirmished to get into
line
um
of or yeah, to get in line of
yeah,
sight of Frail. Frail cast Charm.
yeah. So
Uh,
to get rid of the slow, correct? Then he moved and played the wind blast, and now he's going to lead.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Phew.
I don't know. I I feel like Frail tried to charm the shapeshift token off of Shalabi and onto Frail, and that would not have been a legal play. Because there's you can't but no, yeah, charm off of charming
Charming
the move
the slow.
the slow
Yes.
off of yeah would have. Hmm. So what do you do here now as RG?
Oh man. 5,
Frail
7
is
plus.
slowed.
We expect a 3 mana lead, right?
Yeah,
Even if Freihill dies now.
Frail. Yeah, Frail dies here.
So Commander's Friar is going to skirmish.
Okay, that's likely gonna kill her.
Yeah, that's the kill.
Yep,
Okay. So he gets 2 cards.
yep,
Ah, he needs to reshuffle the deck.
yep, yep. He's shuffling up. So drew two.
6, 9.
A move. Is that a move? And a
That's a move.
lead. So
Needs to.
here
We've got
he loses by 4.
true.
So he's still alive. And it looks like a
A
2.
2.
A
Okay, he
2 on
loses
the
by
lead.
3. Then he loses by 3.
Okay.
5,
So
6, 8. 8
fantastic.
against 8 against 5. Yeah, it's 3.
Yep.
1, 2,
So
3. Okay, yeah.
lose that. And then he's going to lose out on the dome.
Oh yeah, Brivers with a blind lead, which wasn't really
Yep.
blind because he played presence.
Also correct.
Oh man.
So he gets the Silent Ambassador here. He's going to be able to yank someone. I imagine.
Yeah, but you're down to 2 heroes.
Yeah. So I think what you do here is you swap Yami with Brilvar. Nope, you're gonna slow
Mm,
Miyuki and
yeah,
Yami first.
yeah, I like that one. So
Oh,
4 damage.
4 minus armor is going to drop them both down to 3, or not
13.
down to 3, but down 3.
And slow, yes.
And then, yeah, and then he's going to swap Grovar and Yami. Oh, no, Miyuki. And then predict 2, possibly? Yeah, predict 2.
It's always useful,
So,
I think.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, he's predicting.
So he has 3 cards left in his deck after this predict.
Oh.
And it looks like he's searching through his own discard as well as RG. So they're both kind of trying to gauge what the other's bringing, or RG is trying to gauge what Eric is bringing, and Eric is trying to gauge what he could draw. So, man, this game is
really tight now.
It's tough. It is. Okay, so he's throwing away both of his cards. It looks like it was a Strength of the Pack and a Nourish. Really interesting that he tossed away the Nourish.
And Strength of the Pack. I mean, that hurts. You deal Strength of the Pack is you deal the amount of minions in line of sight as damage.
Down to 2 heroes. I don't know that Eric is in the worst place, but especially since Shillity is at 8 and can no longer worship in order to heal herself.
That's true. I mean, you go first with Brilva maybe, and just put in between Frihel and Yami, so they have to attack him instead of getting rid of minions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe.
And it won't kill off, or it'll prevent Shillity from dying, potentially.
So only Miyuki could potentially bring damage against Shillity. Yeah, that could be an option.
And Eric still has the Flux.
Oh yeah, true.
So here we are, round 4. Start of round 4. People have drawn. Eric is determining what he wants to do here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think our Eric forgot to spawn minions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's possible. He was at 5 minions, and he has to spawn 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and RG just let those 2 minions spawn again at the same position, let's say.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's a those are solid. That's a solid place to put those minions. And so Shillity is going to move.
Okay, but
activates first and moves.
Why first Shillity, and why didn't he use the taunt?
That's a good question. I imagine that a lot of it has to do with the fact that when she's kind of protected like this, Yami can't get to her. So maybe she's worried about the Yami attacks.
Ah, yeah, okay, even with the warship, you mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, you do as much of it as you can. So there's still the potential that Yami can do the 1+, but she wouldn't be able to get adjacent to do damage.
That's true.
Further damage. Frail, on the other hand, is still going to be able to do a decent amount of damage to Shillity. I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay, so in Eric's position, he decided that Shilavi surviving is more important, or is the most important thing right now. So he placed her in the corner right there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And yeah.
Um, I don't know that I agree with that, but I'm also not entirely sure what RG can do to stop it. Like, I don't
Hmm.
know what RG can. Well, okay, here we go. So it looks like Miyuki's activating.
Hmm. Skirmishing.
She's skirmishing.
Move.
She's moving.
Only one.
And so she's in line of sight of the token, and she's probably going to attack a minion. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And
Okay, but she could have moved into that other cover hex so that Briva uh, could only
no,
taunt
she's slowed.
Miyuki. Ah, sorry,
She's
she
slowed.
slowed. Yeah, I didn't
But
see
she
that.
could have attacked the far minion that's adjacent to Shillaby to give
Mm,
Yami an opening.
1, 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. Oh, oh. I think he didn't see. Ah, no, it's in a cover hex.
No, it's not. This the
One,
oh,
two,
there's an
three.
avalanche.
Oh, what's going to
Um,
happen now? Okay.
no, I was referring to the one in like there are three minions that surround Shillaby. The
Hmm.
middle one
Ah, yeah, the
he
middle
could have
one. Yeah,
attacked.
true.
Yeah.
Uh, I was thinking of Yami moving normally, but she wouldn't be able to do that. But with the warship action, yeah, correct. Yeah, that would have been better. Okay. No, I would have placed Yami on the other side. Uh-huh.
It looks like
Oh, okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 times. And everybody's slowed, correct? Yeah, slowed.
yeah, and Yuki is pushed out of range, so that means and likely Frail is going to have to attack Brobar.
Yeah, now I understand why he pushed Yami into the other direction to be able to go back in direction of the control token to be able to push
Mm-hmm.
Freiherr in the end. Okay. Ooh. Knew before me is being
Oh,
played. Okay, he must have
I
drawn it.
oh no, not
No, no,
that's too
Edison,
far.
please.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
And outside of the control
So
token.
yep, he was not able to attack the minion, so the minion is going to survive. And he is slowed and marked, which means he's going to be able to at most get adjacent, but he's not going to be able to shapeshift himself.
Hmm.
That kneel before me. I don't know that I agree with that. To be perfectly honest.
Hmm.
Oh, but now Eric can't
Yeah.
lead. He can. Well, he can skirmish and lead.
He can still just
Oh,
skirmish on it. So
Nightmares
that's
incarnate. Oh, okay.
no, but you're correct. Why didn't he wait
There's the
until
flux
until
until after everything was said and
yeah,
done.
yeah. So
Yeah, you
after
wait
he
for.
he used the presence and then you just take him away from the control token. Oh yeah.
It was a quick. It was preemptive. He's feeling trigger happy, I think.
Hmm. Okay.
With a presence,
And a lead from deck.
even
Okay.
even killing Shillity here is not going to provide RG a win. He has to contest the control. Oh, okay.
There's a clear mind for Yami. Yeah, okay.
So what's Yami going to do? He's going to start with a skirmish. No. Um,
Hmm.
skirmish is there. Now, what's really funny here is that
If
oh, no, he's just going to attack.
yeah, if he had played it right now, that would have been way more useful. I mean, before the skirmish movement.
Oh, 100% more impactful.
Yeah,
Um,
that would have
the
really made.
the 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 pre like Kneel Before Me is one of those cards that if you're not used to like waiting to play it, it's very difficult to gauge what the correct like when the correct moment is.
Hmm. I don't think you want to end adjacent to Brewer. You never want to be.
I think
But
here he's
yeah.
just trying to finish off the minions.
Hmm.
All right, and now it's Frail's turn.
So she's going to
Frail
attack a
is
minion, and I think and a lead from hand, maybe.
probably
Skirmish.
do
Oh,
damage to Shillavi. Eh?
okay. 2 damage against Shilovi.
It's an attack
On a
on
minion.
a minion.
Hmm.
It's possible he has. Oh, and there's the lead.
Lead from hand. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. He's on 5.
So 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6. Brewer
No,
has
no,
a
he's
press.
on 6. He's on 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6, 7, 8, 9. So I think RG still loses here.
yeah, he lost.
Oh,
Okay,
all right.
that's a dead tower. Okay,
Oof.
so end of the game, and we're going to switch to the other Discord channel to talk to the others. Okay,
Yeah, I'll see you there.
see you there.
You could save Hokusai. What did you have to save Hokusai?
I could have exhausted the shapeshift off of Brilvar, and that would have reduced the shield slam damage, and he would have lived with one.
Oh yes, he would have lived with one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys,
Michael,
fantastically played game.
Michael, I'm sorry, I failed us. I already know what went wrong.
No, you did fantastically. There were just a couple of moments that I was very concerned. You did beautifully. Give yourself a pat on the back, man.
That Kneel Before Me play just as soon as I played it, like I was telling Eric before you guys came in, when I played that, I thought Brilvar only had one AP left, so I was like, okay, I can just throw him out and it doesn't matter. And then I realized, no, that was Avalanche that he did first, not any kind of movement. He has 2. I lose now.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was just on my part there.
Zaraghul and I were talking. We think that was the play that ended the game for you.
Because without that, I position Yami 3 away. I fling Brilvar out, and then I think what was the final count here? It was like 9-6 or something.
Yeah, it was exact.
Yeah.
So
So,
you'd be
exact.
5.
So there, it's like 4 to 6. Not only do I not die, but I would actually move the control zone away, and then I could probably just kill Shalavi and bleed him out in the next turn.
True.
So that field before me screw up was what lost the match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, such is life.
Yeah, but
It was an exciting game nonetheless. I thought I was going to get flattened and bulldozed by round 2, so not
You didn't.
not too bad.
You made it to round 4.
Yeah, we didn't see that round 2 that you were predicting like double kill and tame at the same time. So you lost on that bet, man.
See, Michael does realize that like it doesn't matter what the objectives are. Like the way I win is I'm going to kill you. Like I despise, like I respect the control game and I fully see its merit, but I find that just such an unfun way to play. Like as whenever I'm casting, everyone knows like I am always the champion of violence.
Yeah. Bring in a chemo and Scud of Guido, please, is always your.
See, I would if they weren't so reliant on adjacency. Like that is honestly the only thing that stops me from either one of them is that slide, chasm, sinkhole, time warp, all of that stuff nullifies adjacency and just renders a chemo so much less effective. Like if we got rid of all those cards, then sure, bring on a chemo all day.
So what you're saying is you were excited about all my damage to Hokusai early round 1, right?
Oh yeah, that was. I mean, I wasn't thrilled that my guy was getting beat up, but I was like, thank God this isn't going to turn into some control garbage match.
And when I got him down and we took one out, I was like, okay, I think I can win a slugfest going after kills here. And then Mayuki went and stuffed Shillavi in the corner and neutered her, and I was just like, I can't do anything here. This sucks. So as soon as that happened, I was like, no, I can't win that thing. So then, I pushed, and I was like, well, now I'm sitting behind on that, and you might get frail. The interesting one was when I had Shillavi back here, and your frail was threatening to, kill my frail.
Yes.
Let's see, how was it? It was there, and the guy there, right?
Yeah.
And Brilvar sitting over here. So I had the play of moving Shillavi up to here.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do that, to be honest, and just lock me in there.
And taunt with Brilvar. Like I could put him back into taunt with the worship. And then you had to run 1, 2, 3. I think somebody was here still.
Yeah, I think Yami was in the right there. In the hex.
Something was that. And then you had to like skirmish to here, and you had one chance with the skirmish to kill Frail. And if you don't kill Frail with that one skirmish, then I'm great. But
so I looked at my discard, and I knew the last card was a +2 because because I was debating between whether I was going to do like a skirmish attack lead or whatever. But I knew looking at my deck that card had to be a +2 flip, so I knew that Freyhill was going to die with 100% certainty.
Right. So
hey guys, how did the game go?
Oh, it was fun, Ryan.
We are still live, Kirito.
If I didn't make one misplay, I think I could have swung things away, but I got a little trigger happy with Neil before me, unfortunately. But Eric played a very good pressure game. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
We're
really
streaming
exciting.
right now, Burrito.
Oh yeah, we are. So please behave yourself.
We're still streaming, yeah. Welcome aboard. So Outsiders Only podcast is online here, live. Be careful what you're saying.
Yeah. So I ended up going with the Wind Blast plan because it's a lower upside. Because if you do skirmish out and kill her, then like you did, you got to move in and lead. But then if you do and you don't, then you spend an attack here, and then you don't get into lead at least. And I at least killed the guys, so that was like the medium thing. But I really didn't know which of those moves was the right one to do there with Shalavi.
Yeah. I think that probably would have been the better one, but because your Freyhill was dead with 100% certainty.
Right. Yeah. So in that case, it was. But yep, I didn't know that when I was trying to calculate.
That's fair because you don't know my deck, which is part of the fun.
Okay, guys.
That was a nail biter of a match, you guys.
I'm sweating bullets.
Yeah, that was definitely a butt clencher. There's no doubt about it. That was a very well fought game. I minus that one play there at the end, which I'm a little bit annoyed that I still haven't learned to sit and do the math properly. I thought it was a great game to play.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, totally agree.
So, Zaraghul, do you have any questions? Any more questions for our competitors?
No, I think the question that we had, or the thoughts about the game and what was maybe game deciding, that was already mentioned here. And yeah, we could sum this up or just yeah, end this stream if you like, or do you have anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so thanks everybody. GG for Eric. Good
Yep, good
game.
game.
And yeah, we'll see you soon again. Thanks, Michael, for co-casting here. Was a lot of fun. And we see you next time here back on Skytier live stream. Bye bye.